Let's go. I've been anticipating this one since I heard about the drop. Frankie Grande featuring his sister, the wonderful Ariana Grande, part of our deep dive over here at Juke Jams. I should say one of the artists I'm doing a deep dive over here in Juke Jams. We have a new song by the both of them called Hotel Rock Bottom. I sent out a tweet last night just joking a little bit, asking, do we think that Ariana Grande is about to wash her brother on this song, or is she going to take it easy on him? Now, it's being a little facetious, but knowing Ariana Grande and what she's done to The Weeknd in past performances, which is very funny and awesome, I think. I kind of expect the same thing here. I don't think I've ever heard Frankie Grande sing. So pretty excited about this. This is Hotel Rock Bottom, the official lyric video. Here we go. That's just a flex right there, having Ariana Grande as your sister. That's not fair, Frankie.
Mama, you don't understand. I just need to sleep. Been up for a week.
Not bad.
Got out of hand. Drama. She keeps stalking me. 100 missed calls, can't be my fault. If I'm still a good man.
Okay, so far I like this register that he's singing at. I feel like he knows his key.
Can't be my fault if I'm still a good man. Ended up in hotel, rock bottom. Don't know how I got here. That's my problem. Might not be paradise. I gotta stay the night if I'm checking out tomorrow. Hotel, rock bottom. I don't wanna stay here. I'm done falling. Might not be paradise. I gotta stay the night if I'm checking out tomorrow.
All right, right off rip, it feels like it's got this show tuney vibe to it. I feel like I could hear this in a musical or something like that.
Mama,
Yeah.
can't make believe you don't know all the things you know, 'cause it's far too much to keep the secrets, keep bleeding, repeating.
Okay, I think I already answered my question. Ariana Grande's too good of a singer. Frankie, what were you thinking putting her out there with you? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just goofing around. Obviously, Ariana Grande is one of the greatest vocalists of all time, in my opinion at least. So putting her on any song with anybody, she's going to most likely be the better one. And we love her so much. And my goodness, she sounds like an angel. But again, I was just joking. They sound great together.
You don't know all
Look,
the things you know,
contrast.
'cause it's far too much to keep the secrets, keep bleeding, repeating.
Aw.
I catch your hand as the darkness falls back. Watch the cycle end, 'cause I'll never leave you there.
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little distracted still by just seeing the pictures and what's going on here. I need to hear her verse again.
Out tomorrow.
And by the way, Rock Bottom, I don't know if any of y'all have ever been there before, but so far they are getting a bit of that emotion there. I've been in Rock Bottom. Sometimes you need to hit rock bottom to bounce back, and that's usually when a lot of people have their best growth. But also, I mean, that's where you find out you're a piece of garbage and you need to just do better. Not even just a piece of garbage, but you just need to be better.
You can't make believe you don't know all the things you know, 'cause it's far too much to keep the secrets, keep bleeding, repeating. But I catch your hand as the darkness falls back. Watch the cycle end, 'cause I'll never leave you there. Rock bottom, don't know how I got
That's usually how it goes too. When people hit rock bottom, they don't know how they got there because they're making a bunch of decisions that are leading them off a path that they're on, like the straight and narrow or whatever it may be. Everybody's path is different. Everyone's journey is different. But yeah, a lot of the time you hit rock bottom and you have to like you have a moment where you're realizing that you're there, that it's happening, or you might have a big blowout, a big meltdown or something. But I think they're getting that feeling down, and Ariana sounded like an angel in there, and that was a beautiful message of saying that she's always got your back.
Need you there. Hotel, rock bottom. I don't wanna stay here. I'm done falling. Might not be paradise. You gotta stay the night. If I'm checking out tomorrow.
Let's go. Little drummer bass in there. Okay, Frankie. Aw, that's Nona, right? Rest in peace to Nona. Sending my love to the Grande family. My condolences. Much love.
I think sometimes people think rock bottom is a bad thing, and in my world, I see it as a blessing, because only when you reach rock bottom can you find out really what you're missing in life and want to get back to it.
Ooh, I got goosebumps right now. Oh, that's basically what I was trying to articulate right there. You find out a lot about yourself. You found out about what you miss. You find out about what you love. It's like getting slapped in the face with a cold fish in the morning. It's a big wake up call. It sucks to get there, and I hope that people can change and become the person they want to be without having to hit rock bottom. But I also kind of do think people need to hit it as well because it builds empathy, it builds character. There is a lot of empathy missing in this world right now. A lot of me, a lot of crab in a bucket mentality kind of thing going on right now. People do not want that crab getting out of the bucket. They don't want their friends moving on and getting better. So there's a lot of empathy missing in life right now. And this, I don't know if this is their grandma speaking, if this is Nona, or if this is their mother.
In my world, I see it as a blessing, because only when you reach rock bottom can you find out really what you're missing in life and want to get back to it. Don't all be afraid to hit there, because when you get there, you really know that you want to come back. And I love that. And I love that Frankie's back.
Me too.
Aw. And you have to know, like, when you hit that rock bottom, there's only two options, really. It's either you just keep leaning into that rock bottom and where you're probably not going to be around for much longer, or you bounce back. There's always going to be those decisions in life where you're gonna come to these moments in life where you have to make a decision, and those decisions can either lead you down one way or down another way. They're very important decisions. I hate to put that stress on y'all and think about it, but it's the uncomfortable truth of life. And sometimes we take those wrong decisions, and they lead us down this bad path. And sometimes we're doing it subconsciously. Other times we're doing it because we need attention. Other times we're doing it because we're hurt really bad and depressed. And so other times we're doing it because we're experimenting and whatnot, and we lead ourselves down that road. But right here, this song's beautiful. I feel like it has this hopeful aura to it, this vibe. When Ariana came on the voice, it was like having a guardian angel come on and start talking, whispering in our ear and telling us that they're gonna be there. She's gonna be there for us, and always gonna have our backs when we fall. And that's an important thing about life. Relationships are so important. If you don't have good relationships in your life, and if you have a bad moment, and when you fall back, think of it this way: when you fall back, when you have a bad moment and you're falling back, are you going to have these bumpers there to catch you, or are you just going to fall straight back and only have, maybe a few people or no people there to kind of catch and help you rebound? It's very important. I imagine he has a a great circle around him. I mean, his sister is one of my favorite people in the world. She's such a beautiful soul, has great integrity, and yeah, I think that's a very important thing to have to build up. And there's a lot of us that don't have that, and it's gonna take a lot of hard work, and people don't understand. Which that a lot of people don't understand, like, it takes a lot of hard work to get out of that rock bottom. It's not just you hit the rock bottom and now because you are at the bottom, any decision you do from there is means you're gonna just rise up. That's not true. You can make it worse from there. I mean, like I said, it leads to you most likely not being on this planet any longer. But yeah, the hard work that comes with rock bottom and finding out about yourself, becoming more in tune with yourself, I think is extremely important. Like I said, I don't wish it upon everybody. Some people definitely need it to be woken up, to get empathy, to, like I said, build character. Now, I don't know exactly what happened with Frankie Grande. I mean, there's scenes throughout this video where he looks very strung out in the hotel bed right here. He looks strung out watching old videos. I think he depicted that pretty well with makeup running. Just looks like an addict. Looks like he's trying to get some type of dopamine rush by watching old movies. So I get that part of it. He looks very strung out here and like been partying too much. So I don't know if he had a drug problem or what it may have been, because when you're showing old stuff like this where he looks like a very young, innocent boy, to then they show him like strung out and whatever, that makes me think they're trying to talk about drugs here, which might be the case. And I have such empathy for anyone going through that, as I have many family members and friends that go through, and I see what it does to people. I see how addiction works, so I understand that, and I love y'all, and I'm here pushing for you, and you always got an ally in me. This world, it's tough, right? It's a tough world, and a lot of us are trying to make something out of it every day. Every day we got to wake up out of our beds on this spinning ball of gas that's flying around in this cosmic swirl of stars and blah 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 blah, and we have to wake up and try to find a meaningful purpose every day. It's not easy, but I'm telling you, it's worth it, to go through the hard stuff. I've been there. I've had horrible, horrible things happen, and I've been there and I've worked my way out of it, and I bounced back, and I feel like a better person because of it. I know myself better. I've done the introspection, the mirror work, everything that comes with that. And I gotta say, it's not, like I said, it's not the end all be all to the fix and to the things that you're feeling, because life really is about ebbs and flows. It's a roller coaster. There's always going to be something that you have to be able to deal with, and that kind of comes to the discussion of like how we deal with adversity. That's a big thing. Just remember, try to keep things in perspective, like what your life is like compared to other things that are going on out there in the world. And most of the time, what we're going through probably isn't as bad as another person, or and whatever may happen. So sometimes I think we get into these ruts and into these paths that just aren't really us, and we get lost. But to have someone like a sister, a mother, or whatever to pull you out and help you, that's got to be an amazing. This collaboration was great. Let me read the comments now. Ariana's support for her brother shows how important Frankie's support was in her career, from Anna. Now, I know Ariana's gone through some crazy big things. We haven't gotten into like the documentary side of things yet, but from what I've seen, I've always thought that he was a good brother to her. From what I've seen, the outside looking in, little clips and whatever, I've noticed that they're pretty tight. So that's nice to see. Finally, a collab between these two. I will like that. This is so magical. Feels like they told us stories about their amazing family. Frankie is awesome. Ariana is angelic. Joan is the mother. Nana and Nono are forever in our hearts. Beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm gonna like this one, Frankie. I really liked the switch in production near the end too. That was like a drummer bass type of thing, I think. It started off as like a show tuney vibe and moved on to that, and that kind of makes me feel like we're building up and we're getting to like this conclusion of a better, peaceful place. So Let me know what y'all thought about this song in the comments. Let me know what you think about the video they're giving us here. If you know anything about Frankie Grande and why he's singing this Hotel Rock Bottom, let me know. You don't have to get into super personal details about anything, but I mean, it doesn't always have to be about drugs. It could be about a breakup. It could be about just not feeling like you're doing anything in life, like you're in a rut. So if it's very personal, then sure, leave it out of the comments. I don't want to be messy or keep talking about someone's problem, even though it seems like he wants it to be talked about. So yeah, y'all. I love you. If you're going through something, there's someone out there that has also been going through it as well. There's so many examples. There's books that you can read. What you're going through now most likely isn't anything new. I have to be honest with you about that. I think a lot of the time we like to think that we're special and like to think that what we're experiencing is new and different from what other people are experiencing, that everyone else is having a great fucking life, but it's not always the case. There's other people out there that you can relate to, and that they will help you with some examples that they've gone through, and they can show you how they've gotten to the other side. So try to get out there and talk to people, find community. I think that's the best way to get out of bad mental issues, because community is a lot of things. We are social beings at the end of the day. And being able to vent what's going on in your mind is very important, because trying to deal with it all yourself just doesn't really work, y'all. So just want you to know I love you. Please please have some grace on yourself. Show some grace on yourselves, and have a great day today.